welcome, boys and girls, to day 11 to 13 stream of Call of War. As you can see, I have to use capture screen, full screen application when it comes to this game, unfortunately, because there's no way I can set up how you capture the game. It doesn't work. So let's get into the game. Mm, we are now up to day 13 as Saudi Arabia, and I'm not quite sure this progresses with 24 real world clock. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, maybe it's like a little bit faster. But in any case, in the game, it's now on day 13, which means we have opened up in research the day 12 research. Now, since we last played, it's been 2 days. I think day 11 was my last report. I have managed to finally complete the conquest of Turkestan. I have just a few small minor garrisons with a few small level, like a level 1 or level 2 forts, and a fort line here in Persia with a few units, and air cover against any surprise attack from Xinjiang. But I don't think Xinjiang is very interested in attacking me because he's at war with South China here, together with Manchukuo. So I don't fear a surprise attack. Furthermore, in Africa, Libya, my cooperative partner has taken out Egypt while I was busy in North Sudan. I barely managed to get a few provinces up here on the eastern coast, but that's the way it happens. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna change some movements here. We are splitting. It seems we are actually splitting up Italy along a northern-southern axis. Uh, and I have declared war on Germany, and I'm now invading Germany itself and Poland, whereas Libya is taking out France. They have also taken out Quebec here in Spain. That was kind of a contest that happened, but of course Libya, with its very strong air force, quickly decimated the Quebecian forces. Germany made an invasion into the UK against Quebec, and fairly sure this lone light tank here by Libya is going to take all of the UK, because these guys were beginners of the game and didn't know how to play it. What else? Libya is setting up to invade Upper Volta here with a lot of surrounding forces, and Saudi Arabia managed to take over all of Madagascar. So that's good. My basic strategy now is to consolidate my holdings. Did I mention my little fortification line here in the Caucasus? It's coming along. Well, it's on level 2. Can't quite afford to upgrade to level 3 yet, but that will come eventually. And my main focus has been to ship over forces to Egypt to take out the pesky Romanian army. It took quite a long time to get rid of the Romanian army because it was much bigger than I anticipated, to be honest. Now it's like just a mishmash of Romanian provinces, German provinces, and Saudi Arabian forces moving into Europe. Um, there are still quite a few German forces hiding in fog of war here along the border that I need to grind down with artillery. Not gonna waste forces attacking them, or even have them attack me in my stronghold cities here along the border: Bucharest, Timisoara, and Belgrade. Um, but all in all, my build up is. I'm in a middle position, which is great if you can expand, but it's a little bit complicated now with, although I'm friendly to all these nations, you never know if anyone's going to betray me. So I'm basically focusing on defending all these different frontiers. Um, it seems Libya has decided to set up an invading force towards the Americas, which is good news because I was a little bit worried he was going to backstab me with these forces down here. This this means I probably can't trust Libya after all, and I know Libya is going to send forces through Poland up here and kind of indirectly defend Poland or even threaten Russia with me. So that is as far as we gone. We can compare. Oops, what happened there? The coalition so far is Asia is the most powerful coalition with 700 provinces. That isn't that much considering they have five nations. Uh, Libya has almost the same amount, almost 500 provinces on their own. South America has 460, and I'm somewhere around. Let's see how many provinces I got. Almost at 400 provinces, and I have a decent income of all resources now, and so we'll see how this goes. But my expectations is that I'm not the strongest nation in the game. I'm lagging behind Libya, but I'm strong enough for no one to really want to mess with me. It's not worth it. They could take any The Asian coalition could take me out. Libya could take me out, but it's going to be a bit too bothersome to do that with the current setup. So even though I'm kind of in the middle and not allied with anyone at the moment, I think I'll be able to hold on. We'll see. Uh, we are basically past the first initial stage of a Call of War match, the two first weeks, where you do your initial research and diplomacy and build up of your. Now comes a long struggle with built up dedicated nations over weeks and weeks and weeks, and I um, I basically enjoy the first part of these 100-player matches the most, where you go from a small local regional power to. So we will see how long I have interest in this campaign, but I'm sure I'll have another update rather in a couple of days. So let me know in the comments if there's anything you're wondering about this campaign or the game. It seems the game has changed a bit in regards to garrisons and etc. But it's been a long time since I've played, so I don't quite know how all the morale and garrison and infrastructure works in the game. There's a new patch coming with something called, I believe, factions. So there will be the Axis, Comintern, Western Allies, and I think Japan with different traits. And I'll do a separate video about that where I have a little rant and discussion and share my thoughts about that soon. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.